I wouldn't. I mean, like if I'm in a rush,
Mm-hmm.
like let's say you working and you gotta.
You're not getting comfortable.
Nah, bro.
Wait a minute.
Let's say you on a job, right? This is a true story. Let's say you're on a job, right? And I walked in the bathroom and a dude was in there shaving, right?
Doing too much.
And then he had to run in the stall, and then he throw his pants up there, his shirt, and he will, he hopped out like he was about to go do a whole interview or something for another job. So I see things like
American culture, another job.
You know what I'm saying? What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, Fee?
Today we're back with another American reaction.
Let's get
Super
it.
excited about this video. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
The toilet. Ubiquitous for all people who can afford to watch a video like this one in their free time. Taken at ass value, they seem simple, maybe even boring. But
I don't like how this video started off.
Right.
It just gave a lot of emotion behind the toilet.
Watching a video about a toilet.
Today, okay. Let's see.
couldn't be more wrong.
Toilets. Did you notice if you traveled around the world how different they are?
And the differences in toilets reveal profound differences in culture. Europe and America are not the same, and neither are their toilets.
Okay.
We spend a crap ton of time on the toilet, but we spend even more time on our careers. This is your life in weeks if you're lucky enough to turn 80 years old, and this is the amount of time you'll spend working, 80,000 hours. It's also the name of today's sponsor, a nonprofit that wants to help you figure out what to spend all this time on. 80,000 Hours has been researching the question of how you can find a fulfilling career that also decision-making tools. Maybe check out their completely free in-depth career guide at 80,000hours.org/fern. Remember, life is short, but what you do with your decreasing time is up to you. Humans consume food in order to collect nutrients, vital substances necessary for the human's ability to survive, grow, and reproduce. But humans do not absorb all their food, so waste they produce. As a solution, humans have made hardware that can dispose of waste more efficiently than themselves. And like a lot of technology, we produce different answers for the same problem. The solution for many Americans and Europeans is the flush toilet. An advanced machine commands water to direct waste towards a desired end, usually made up of a strong ceramic bowl. The principles behind all flush toilets, simple, but the differences between them, profound.
There's always different.
In mainland Europe, the washdown toilet is more common, clearly taking inspiration from the older pole chain toilet.
Okay.
Although it was invented in England, it is often referred to as the French model because it became widely adopted there. Clean water from the tank pours directly into the bowl, pushing waste out.
Bro, I mean, since we're talking about toilets, would you prefer the handle or the pull chain?
The handle.
You sure?
Yes.
You like that 360 motion you gotta make?
The 360 mode. Just press the...
It's not over there though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really chicken wing it. Like,
Nah, and what if the handle break? I mean, yeah.
it just give me that cartoon vibe, like when you hit that line and the ceiling caving on you. You know?
I haven't seen something like that in a long time. Like this model. Remind me of childhood.
Yeah.
But in the US and the United Kingdom, you'll find the siphonic toilet. An S-shaped trapway creates a siphon that produces a vacuum, which pulls waste out. American toilets literally suck. Reflecting American per capita water use, American siphonic toilets use more water than European washdown toilets. The vacuum mechanism requires a constant, minimal level of water. But since the European washdown toilet doesn't use a vacuum, it doesn't require a minimal level of water. This allows Europeans to equip their toilets with a dual flush, one integrated system for lighter loads and the other for heavier. The siphon mechanism also creates a higher tendency to clog. An S-shaped trapway is harder to maneuver than an R-shaped one.
Golly.
But have no fear, because the flushing power of a siphonic toilet can be increased by engineering a compression tank into the ceramic frame. Institutions that run into a much higher risk for clogs need a clog-free guaranteed flush. Now, some may think that a pressure tank is a bit overkill, because it kind of is, especially considering a clog-free alternative already existing in the European washdown toilet.
Oh, so we got it.
But the washdown toilet isn't perfect.
The differences always make me laugh because it's like, but we have better. Y'all should do this. That's, I don't know. I'm like,
it's the conversation that's making my face discomfort.
Yeah, we've had this conversation with them already.
Yeah, but it's just how long do we have to sit on this topic because it's
the whole video.
It's a toilet. Like, I don't
know. Okay, so
toilet seat, man. Like,
one of the differences that they said was that they have to use the brush more. For a neat freak, a clean freak like
that's
me.
why we have that circular motion in our toilet.
Yeah, and more water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It helps with that.
Nobody want to see that.
I mean, yeah.
Because I would be throwing away that brush every week.
You got to clean the toilet, then you got to clean the brush, and it's just... Then you got the jet. The jet toilet is the one that actually, like, really push and kick anything that's...
Good water pressure.
The pressure's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, toilets.
Reflecting European pretentiousness and the love for the smell of their own excrement, washdown toilets have a tendency to produce a worse odor.
See?
The siphonic toilet's additional water use means waste is practically always covered, insulating unpleasant smells. It also self-cleans better during every flush. But the washdown toilet becomes even more controversial when you're willing to venture into some old Dutch and German homes. There, you can still sometimes have the honor of sitting on the wash-out toilet, a different iteration of the wash-down toilet. An inspection shelf has been placed into the toilet frame.
The German toilets, the old type, now they are disappearing, but you still find them. It's the opposite. The hole is in front. France, the hole of the toilet bowl is in the back. Anglo-Saxon world, United States, you get, the toilet bowl is full of water so that...
According to Zizek, Hegel was one of the first to introduce the idea of a European trinity, embodied by German reflective thoroughness, French revolutionary hastiness,
I think my day
and English
about this whole
moderate.
conversations, I never knew that, that was like, I guess you could say he was on a panel. Or,
I didn't know it was controversial.
Yeah, I didn't know it was such a crazy topic, like it has to be addressed type of conversation. I didn't know it was like that. It's just like a toilet.
I mean, it's a toilet.
You got yours that got all levels, like they're low to the ground, the toilet's high. You got your real luxury warmer seats. You got they got so many different versions. Just pick what best suits you. But we're looking at the evolution of toilets here.
Right. Okay, so y'all don't deal with any clogs. That's a plus. But I just wouldn't want to have to use the brush every day.
I wouldn't want to have to deal with...
I would literally throw it away.
Knowing that the air freshener has to be in hand all the time. Just like...
Spread.
The water levels actually helps with, I'm just saying, it's a conversation.
But, okay, so I'm bringing it up again, babe. About the men sitting down on the toilet. And that's why I'm like, during that video, I'm like, I don't think that would work. Because the toilet and the man sitting down and they'll be in the water.
I seen your comments now.
They don't have that much water.
It's fair. That's how it is for you all. You know what I'm saying? I just...
You got a tank full of water.
Yeah. Come on.
It'll be in the water.
We're not doing this. We're not doing
this. It makes sense to them.
What are you talking about?
I was just, bringing it
You can't
together.
say things like this.
I was just bringing it together.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Pragmatism.
And my God, it did strike me, isn't this the key? In France, revolutionary approach. Hole for the sheet in the back, it should quickly be liquid.
You can't be
My God,
serious.
it did
I know we're not
strike me.
protesting.
Isn't this the key? In
Over
France,
toilet?
revolutionary approach.
This something totally different. This ain't got nothing to do with the toilet.
I don't believe that this is revolution into the toilet issue.
Okay, so
It
Europeans.
could be. He's
don't
pushing
think
the
so.
wheel.
I don't think so.
What's a
I think this was just a clip added. So Europeans who
Uh-huh.
moved to the U.S., how do y'all feel about it? About the toilet situation? Like, is
Hey,
it that much of a bothersome task? Because, I mean, like, okay, when you go to, you know, certain countries and you have to squat over, you know, something that's a toilet system that's totally different from what you're used to.
that's all it
That's
is.
when I would see, okay, that's a big difference. But, I mean, we all sitting down.
That's what you used to, though.
But there's
I
a
don't want
difference
my
between,
knees to be, you know, the same height as me when I sit down.
Yeah.
Some toilets are
that's what
literally
I'm
that
saying.
low.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a
I
big
don't want-
difference.
My feet dangling.
But the U.S.
When
and
I sit, you
the
know?
European toilet is not that much difference. It's just the, you know, the drain system.
Yeah, I like that he was talking about it. The ones that's in the front, ones in the back. I never noticed that, but that's
I
something.
have.
That's something I never really like paid attention to.
I don't know, because I know, like, when you use the restroom at, like, hotels or restaurants, it's different. I want that water pressure.
I don't know. I think I'm starting to notice that toilets just kind of make me feel weird.
Talking about it.
I think that's what it is. Like, I never had a conversation about a toilet before like this. Not as much.
Another
Nothing wrong with
difference
it,
to pick
but
on.
I just never had it to the point where it's like, yo, let's drink coffee and talk about toilets.
Okay.
Hole for the sheet in the back, it should quickly be liquidated, like a kind of a guillotine. Anglo-Saxon, pragmatic, let it float, let's be rational.
Anglo-Saxon?
German, metaphysics and poetry. You observe it, you think, and so on.
But it goes even deeper.
Oh, no.
In 2016, the United Kingdom voted to leave the European Union, a nation's controversial decision to move closer to the Anglosphere. But Brexit was a surprise to no one who understood bathrooms. Although France and Germany may sometimes have different toilets, they can both be found in the same European stalls. The UK, on the other
Now we
hand,
talk
has always
stalls.
served in a precarious position, divided between both America and Europe. It shares a toilet with the US, but no matter how hard they try to avoid it, British toilets are still found in European stalls. The standard American partition has around 30 centimeters of space between stall and ground. But the European partition, actually called the European style partition by American partition companies, usually reaches the floor. This is weird, because there's a pretty lasting stereotype that Americans are more prudish than the average European.
I always see that, though, when the stall is open like that, the person next to you can always slide you some tissue.
Not in a public restroom.
Bro, they have it all over television.
Babe,
All the time.
you be sliding tissue.
No, I
to
never
somebody
did
in
that in
public?
my
Okay.
life. I don't even do that. I go
No,
home.
that's why you see videos of people catching pedophiles. They under the and it's not just sideways.
Mm-hmm.
It's on sides
It's the
too.
whole. It's all four corners.
The sides are risen just like the front. Like, I don't like it. I really don't.
Really?
I don't, because that's why when we're in public and I have the children with me, oh baby, stay right here.
I like it because you get to tell who's in the bathroom with you, though. Because some people be sitting in there and they won't be doing a damn thing. Like, they be right up in there on some other stuff. Like,
You a
and you
guy.
can see their feet.
You a
You know what I'm
guy,
saying?
though.
So, and then you also have the ones that says whether somebody's in there or not, vacant or not.
Yeah, but see, you a guy. Y'all restrooms are a little bit different. I'm pretty sure y'all have this for, you know, the other business. But y'all have urinals.
Yeah.
And y'all urinals are just open.
Mm-hmm.
So in other countries, are y'all urinals just open? Like, how is y'all toilet situation? Or is the urinals in the stalls?
We've seen it. I forgot where it was, but they stand outside in public.
That was for outside. That was the Netherlands.
that was the Netherlands.
Yeah, that's for, you know, outside.
Yeah.
Talking about in the stall.
Actually, in the whole
In the
bathroom.
restroom.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're less comfortable with being naked, the more private the stall, obviously, the better. So there had to be a deeper reason. According to one of the largest bathroom partition and restroom stall distributors in the United States, American stalls have always had a gap at the bottom and the top, meaning you can see someone's feet when a stall is occupied. This is a big issue for Europeans because they're used to enclosed stalls. At first glance, this may appear like a complete win for the European stall.
So where's somebody like you walking in, they got the whole walls covered, and they don't got their little thing locked, and somebody just open the door and be like, "Oh, sorry."
Okay,
Because a lot of times people just do one of those little headbends to see if they see the heels, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
whose
I
shoes?
see that.
But like, if you don't see that, then you think it's free and you can just walk in.
Mm.
That's how I see it. Like when I'm walking in the restroom.
But I still not. Cause if I got time to be.
No, I don't. Like, it's noticeable. It's not something you gotta force. It's literally like the depth of the sink to the stalls is pretty distance where you can just stand there and see, and then you can look in the mirror and you got the reflection as well. So.
Yeah, but babe, again, you a guy. You
I
don't
feel
really
you.
have to, worry about predators like females do.
Yeah.
So like that's one of the things. I remember. No, that story don't relate. Okay.
We're gonna be fighting in the bathroom.
But there's a reason why American stalls have this gap installed. Fucking bad writing. The company goes on to explain that the stalls are primarily designed for emergency service.
Cause we don't do that to shake the feet.
Oh,
But
bro.
I have seen videos of predators doing things like this in the restroom.
Bro, you put your face on the tile floor? Like, I ain't no way y'all better not.
Desperate. Predators.
Open the door. Open the door.
Baby, I am the worst person
Bruh.
for somebody to do that to. Baby, when I tell you I'm coming back with all the military moves my daddy have ever taught me. Baby, don't play with me in my most vulnerable state in public. Don't.
I know how strong she can get. And then she can even get even stronger. I'll definitely push you to your limit.
Don't underestimate short people.
Short people got some awkward strengths.
Baby, look. That's why in public I can't take my clothes completely off. First of all, I'm not even sitting on no public toilet.
I wouldn't. I mean, like, if I'm in a rush,
Mm-hmm.
like, let's say you working and you gotta.
I know you're not getting comfortable.
Nah, bro, let's
Wait a minute.
let's say you on a job, right? This is a true story. Let's say you're on a job, right? And I walked in the bathroom and a dude was in there shaving, right?
Doing too much.
And then he had to run in the stall, and then he throw his pants up there, his shirt, and he will, he hopped out like he was about to go do a whole interview or something for another job. So I see things like
American culture, another job.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's like, I gotta go, bro. I gotta go. I was like,
get out of here.
bro. So yeah, that's how it go. But this right here is ridiculous. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Why I don't like you really up in there. You can see eyes looking at you. Like,
Baby, I am the worst person. The worst, babe.
Get out of here, bro. Like I gotta be kicking my feet.
He gonna get out of here, all right. He ain't ever gonna get in another bathroom.
Workers to access cubicles when someone is distressed. But this problem can easily be solved by the European-style partition by having master keys and even slight gaps. Surely there must be another reason why the American-style partition is so popular and widespread.
Oh, you know what?
So
it's not even just looking underneath. It's looking in that little bitty crack.
It's wild enough.
For people to just look.
There's a lot of faulty things about these bathrooms.
It is.
And I don't think people pay attention to that. Not really, like, I don't think people were like...
I think it's like, us as Americans, it's so normal to us that it's like, okay, this is just our way of life. Until you see difference in other countries.
Yeah.
Dug even deeper. The American stall encourages people to do their business and avoid hanging around, which can benefit employers looking to enhance workers' productivity. And that's the answer. Americans log some of the longest work hours among industrialized nations, especially when compared with Europeans. The bathrooms are not designed to maximize the most convenient, pleasant bathroom experience, but to maximize raw output. America and Europe are not the same, and neither are their toilets.
Yo, Buc-ee's have it where the bathrooms are sort of like the Europeans, but the space between the top and the bottom are very thin. Like,
Yeah,
very,
it's
very thin.
lower than like a regular
Oh, yeah. Like, you can't...
stall at any other establishment.
You would barely be able to see the ankles type of stuff.
Yeah, now
so.
that's one of the stalls that you really got to get down there to see. But they have the little, when you lock it from the inside, there's...
Vacant, and then have busy, something like that, or open.
Open or close or whatever, something like that. To where you could, you know, just look at the handle and see if someone's in there or not.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Buc-ee's. And I think on the sides, I think it's fully enclosed when you get in there.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like a
not
whole
mistaken.
box. Like, it's literally a box.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Buc-ee's have one of the best restrooms.
and they keep it
public
clean.
restrooms.
Oh, this stuff be clean. They always on the
Buc-ee's
clock.
is clean.
They stay working them things. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, it's a big difference I see.
Another versus. Another difference. All right, guys. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request form is in our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.